Welcome back to 4-1 Forward. As we've been talking about, access to healthy options is important for growing children. In Milwaukee, many children who attend school receive reduced or free lunch.
So when the summertime comes and school is out, that one healthy meal is no longer an option. But here today with us to talk about their summer program is Salvation Army Major Mary Boyle. And tell us, what do you have here?
Well, this is the typical lunch that we will be serving Monday through Friday. It is a sandwich, milk, chips, and a fruit. We try to give the children a healthy meal. This takes place because with school out, the children need that nourishment. So we fill into that nourishment to supply them a healthy lunch. Nearly not what we could do, but as the best we can.
Well, that looks like a pretty good lunch. So Major, give me a sense of how all of this is accomplished and how do people get to be a part of the program?
Well, part of it is through our Christmas efforts. Part of our budget comes out of
the
there.
Red Kettle, when we're seeing.
The Red Kettle.
Oh, wow, okay.
This is one component of the Red Kettle season is feeding children. We started this in 1990 and have continued and have donors that donate specifically for the Salvation Army, for the Feed the Kids. We have partners that have stepped up to the plate so we can supply a snack. In recent years, they only were able to give sandwiches and fruit, milk, and that was it. But I have tried to secure some extra snacks so that the kids would get more full and be able to be nourished more. And
here's a picture of one of the little sweeties who got just that, like you said, the sandwich and the snack and the apple. How important is this, Major Boyle, to your mission and the campaign of helping the community?
Well, not only are we able to supply a sandwich and food, we also can supply spiritual nourishment to the child. On each of our routes, we have a ministry team that goes out and does ministry work along with our sandwiches. So they're not only getting the basic needs that they need for the day, they're also getting spiritual needs too.
So Major Boyle, when you go through this program and the work that's involved and the number of people to get everything coordinated, at the end of the day, do you think how fortunate we are to have this program, because you know some of these kids are not going to get a meal?
Right. On our routes, we work with the Hunger Task Force. They set up our routes and we are able to go wherever we're needed. We'll change our routes around to get to the place, and hopefully that the children are getting their meals.
And you have those routes available online so people can find out where you are. But I was talking with one of your co-workers, and they were saying the first week is a little rough, but then after all the kids find out, they are waiting on the corners for you guys to come.
Correct. They are waiting there with smiles on their face, and they're happy to get that sandwich. I have a few stories that happened during that time of going out. One that really sticks out that I was told about was a girl, we give scripture verses in their lunches, and this little girl remembered the scripture verse. She was so excited because she remembered it, and she was going to get a present for remembering. And the little girl looked at the lady that was going to give her the present, and she says, "I really don't want the present. I would rather have another sandwich." So we know the need is out there. We know that children some of them this is their only meal they get that day.
So if people are watching this morning and you could say to them, hey, we could do so much more if what?
If you would like to donate to the Salvation Army, there's ways you can donate.
Are there ways to volunteer too for the program?
We do have a volunteer base online that they can sign up to come and make sandwiches. We also are in need of snacks. We have a couple people that are doing snacks, but we're always in need of snacks.
Charles, what I love about this is that you can actually see where that money is that you drop in that red kettle, how it is impacting the community just by seeing the smiles on these children's faces and the stories that you tell, Major Boyle.
Yes, thank you.
Well, and just one other thing, I'm a big fan of chocolate milk. Could I substitute the
Yes,
milk?
yes, we do. We do give a variety of milk, white and chocolate.
And an apple a day, what? They say
Apples, actually, we have apples, oranges, and bananas.
throw some chocolate chip cookies in once in a while.
We will.
Thank you so much for joining us and
Thank
sharing
you.
with our viewers just how they can help your mission.
Thank you.
Appreciate your work, Major Boyle.